Hi guys, Steve here. In this video I'm going to show you everything you need to know about battle rigs, these big monster trucks. So if this video helps you, please consider liking, subscribing and sharing with your friends. Thank you. The first thing you need to do is build a makeshift mega lab. You can unlock it at level 92 if you've got Bob's Tall Tales DLC. You need this to make element imbued gasoline, which you'll need to build your garage and fuel your trucks. When you've made that element imbued gasoline at level 92, then you can build the battle rig garage that you can unlock at level 50. I'm not sure they thought that through. You must be able to get it earlier as a reward or something. To make it, you'll need 300 cementing paste, 1250 metal ingots, 650 polymer, 100 imbued gasoline, 225 oil, and 100 spark powder. And you can build it at a fabricator. Once you've got a garage, put it on your hotbar, and I'd advise placing it on the ground or somewhere where your trucks can get to, because you'll need to drive in there. It doesn't need foundations, so you can place it directly onto the ground. And this is what it looks like. Go up to and access it, and it brings you to the crafting menu. Now here you're going to have to find out all the resources you need as you go. Click craft rig, and it'll bring up an engram to craft a battle rig. There's arrows on the sides, but they don't do anything at the moment. Maybe it might be a good idea to have motorcycles or sidecars in the future. And when you mouse over it, it'll tell you what resources you need. Once you've put the materials into the garage inventory, you can click craft rig, and it'll build your truck chassis. This is the base of what you build your rest of your truck on. Then in the bottom middle you've got icons for all the different other components. The first one's the chassis itself, then we have the middle cab of your truck, and there's 3 to pick from. First the racing cab, then the bare bones roll cage, then third you have the monster truck cab. So basically it's 2 mediums and a large, and as you mouse over them it tells you what resources are missing, but you need to put in the garage inventory so you can make it. You can have a truck with a mixture of different parts, but for now I'm going to build a racing car, then a roll cage, then a monster truck. Okay, here's our cabin in the middle of a truck. Now click the engine icon. Again you've got racer, roll cage, then monster truck. I'm going to go all racer for this car. And there's the front. Click the next icon as now we choose the rear. I'm going to go racer again. I'll show you what the other parts look like when I build another 2 trucks. There we go, there's the body of the vehicle done. Now click the next icon and we choose its wheels. Again, I'm going to go for racing. These give you top speed but the worst turning. The chunky tyres, but they are the smaller ones. Click the next icon and now we choose the front end. These give your vehicle different abilities. The cowcatcher plough pushes everything out of the way so you don't slow down. Then you've got extra armour for better defence. The harvest saw cuts down and damages everything it touches. Then you've got a spike grill that does extra damage when you ram, and it also reflects all melee damage done to your battle rig. I'm going to pick the cowcatcher on the racer, as we'll just plough through everything and won't slow down. That'll clear everything out of the way. Click the next icon to go to rear end. We can attach an afterburner to give us speed boosts. Next is a tow hook that can drag your vehicle or other things. Jump jets let your vehicle jump up into the air. Then smokescreen puts out a smokescreen. Let's go for afterburner because I'm going to make this car as fast as possible. Now we pick what back turret we want to add. We've got flamethrower, a short range damage dealer, flight seeker missiles to shoot down air targets, minigun turrets, shoot loads of bullets, then trank shotgun that fires trank darts so you can knock out stuff. I'm going to go for the flight seeker missile turret so I can chase after flyers with my racing car and shoot them down with my homing missiles. Right, we're done. Click the cross in the top right to close the menu screen or press escape. Now go up to and enter the vehicle and you can drive it out of the garage. This is our first battle rig. Doesn't it look beautiful? I'll show you from different angles. Right, let's take it for a test drive. You've got 2 main dials in the bottom middle. The one on your left is your speed, and the one on the right is your fuel. Your car only has a small amount of fuel in it when you first build it, so you need to put in element imbued gasoline before it runs out. With our cowcatcher ram on the front, we can plough through most things. And you press your left mouse button to use your rear end ability. which is my afterburner to give me extra speed. Whee! You don't seem to get any fall damage for the truck, and you can drive in water, even though I wouldn't go too deep. Right, let's put more fuel in it so it doesn't run out. And I'm going to put homing missiles in for the anti-air turret. Right, you can go up to the car and hold down E. That'll bring up the menu wheel. Then in the bottom right, select Control Turret. Now these things are a bit janky on release, and it can throw you out the turret. Plus their use on some of them isn't that great. Press left mouse button to fire them. Let's try and find a flyer to shoot down. Holding left mouse button. No, it must be out of range. You can see the rockets in the launcher tubes. I'm not sure why there's only 2 now and I've put in almost 100. Press left mouse button. What the hell's it doing? It's firing all my rockets. Well, that'll be about a week's worth of work going up in smoke. Not really sure why it's done that. Let's see how many rockets are left. Oh, it's fired all 99. Yeah, be careful with these. I found some flyers and I put in about 300 rockets this time. Let's try and lock on. Not seeing anything. Oh, that one on the left's got a square on. Are all of them going to it? Looks like it. It's a pterodon. How many rockets does it need to hit it? There must be one tough pterodon. But didn't even kill it. Why is it not locking onto that? Wait, stop firing. Stop firing. I'm not holding it. Why is it doing it? This thing may be very expensive to use. It's locked on there. Okay, shoot. I'll show you what the missiles look like when they're firing. This flew off before I could kill it. Not that great. Wow, it's 300 missiles gone in a few seconds. Let's see if we can shoot out from inside the car. This is a driver's seat. Nope, it doesn't let you. Let's try the passenger side. Yes, you can. Good. If you get your car stuck anywhere, you can turn it into an item and pick it up. We'll also need to pick up everything that was inside it as well because it drops out. Then if I open my inventory, you will see in red that the battle rig's got a timer ticking down. Think of it like having a dino in a cryopod. You need to get it back to your truck garage before the timer runs out. Let's go back and build another truck. You'll need a lot of resources, so it's a bit of a pain going back and forth between your base all the time. You can place a vault on a garage platform, so it saves you some foundations. But don't put it there next to the workbench, because it partly blocks your view when you're building a car. Instead, put it somewhere else like the other side of a platform. Then you can put all the resources in there and transfer it to the platform when you want to build. I'll build another chassis. This time I went for the middle roll cage cab and the middle roll cage engine. Let's go for the roll cage back as well. Go with the roll cage wheels. These give you average top speed and average turning. For the front end, I'm going to go for the harvester blades. These are supposed to be spinning around making a noise, but we don't seem to be working at the time of making this. For the back end, I'm going to go for jump jets, which will allow my truck to jump up in the air. And at the back turret, I'm going to go for minigun, so I can shoot loads of bullets. Let's take it out and have a look at it. There we go, spiky. The blades are supposed to go around and make a noise, but they're bugged at the time of making this. I'll probably fix it by the time you get in. There's a roll cage version. Don't forget to put some fuel in it. Left mouse button to use the jump jets. That's how far you jump. If you press left mouse button without shift, you just jump up in the air and land back on your wheels. However, if you press left mouse button and then hold shift, you do a trick and spin your truck round in the air. Let's jump off this ramp. Whee! Can I do a double? No, 1.5. The saw blades on the front do quite a lot of damage. Just munch that trike. Let's run over these. So it's grinding away at it still. Sliced and diced the poor Anki. With the harvesting blades you can run through trees, creatures, rocks. The minigun takes advanced rifle bullets, so load those into your truck's inventory. Let's board the turret. So it throws you out. We need to fix that. Try again. Manage to get on the back, then board the turret. Let's test this out. Sounds and feels nice as you're shooting. So if your friend was driving, you could shoot the turret. Or if you're by yourself, while you're driving, you can press control and it'll give you control of a turret at the back. So you can drive and shoot at the same time, which is quite good. Let's shoot a turret on. That was way better than the homing rockets. Yeah, this is quite fun. Blade saw it to death as well. When you finish with a truck, you can take it back to the garage. Put it on a platform. Get out. Access the platform. Then store rig. And it removes your truck from a platform, stores it away. So you can build another one. Or deploy one you've already built. Let's come out there. If you hold E on the platform and bring up the menu wheel, in the bottom left you can remove the roof of the garage. So if you wanted to put it in a smaller area, you could. And go to menu wheel again, and you can add it back on. If you wanted some protection from above. Let's build the third truck. The big monster one. Craft rig. Builds a chassis. This time we're going for the truck cab. For the front engine we're going for the truck. And for the back we're going for the truck. For the wheels we're going for the biggest, which has the lowest top speed but the tightest turning circle. Look at them big boys. For the front end, let's go for the extra armour, show you what it looks like. And for the back end, we're going for the tow truck. We can grapple onto trained creatures, survivors and more. Then for the back turret, let's try out a flamethrower. In the bottom right, you can name your battle rig. Let's call this one Monster. There we go. Oh, it's big. Let's take it out, see what it looks like. Oh, it's big and mean. Show you around it. Looks tanky with a shield on the front. There's a hook. So let's try what we did in the advert. Jump off a building, hook, and keep you hanging off the edge. Oh, that didn't work. I've gone through the cliff. So this works like a grappling hook on a crossbow. Left mouse button to reel yourself in. Then right mouse button to extend the line. And C to detach the hook. Let's try that again. Shoot the hook. Whee! Oh, I'm inside the ground. They've created their own ultimate meshing tool. I'll do more tests with this hook a bit later. Let's try the flamethrower out. Wow, that's really short range. There we go, hitting that one. I'm toasting away. Well, it sets it on fire. It's a level 10. And a level 55. It's still not killed it. Still not killed it. I'm getting hit. Still not killed it. Oh, that's rubbish. Okay, right. Yeah, the flamethrower is ass and needs to be buffed a lot. I've got the trucks out. Let's say I've run out of fuel, I'm too far away from base, and I don't want to drive back. As I showed before, you can pick the trucks up, and it turns them into an item in your inventory. Don't forget to pick up the truck's items in its bag. I'm going to pick up all 3 trucks. Now you've got 5 hours to get them back to the garage before the timer runs out. If you just go up to the garage and open up its inventory, then try and drag your trucks into it to store them, it doesn't work. What you need to do is enter the garage platform. Again, clicking inventory will not work because it goes to the same one I just showed you. So what you need to do is click the Stored Rigs tab in the top right. This opens up your inventory again on the left. Then on the right you've got a separate inventory tab. And this inventory tab's different to the one I've shown you before. It will show stored vehicles here, and it's a place where you drag your truck items over to store them. Enter the platform again. So now when you go to your rig list and go to stored rigs, it shows those trucks you just dragged into its inventory. Select the truck you want, and then click deploy or modify in the centre. I want to modify this monster one. Let's change your front end and have spikes. Then for the turret, we're going to have a narcotic shotgun. Here we go. Let's try this turret out. Load your truck up with narco darts. Let's try out its narco shotgun. Still on a pterodon. It's not hitting it. Get closer. Still not. Wow, you've got to get really close with this thing. And it's out of range already. So yeah, taming flies with this is out of question. Let's try it on a Rex. Out of range. Still out of range. Hit its tail. And shoot it in the ass. Whoop. Get out. Alright, out of range. You got. Why am I stuck? What's happening? I've got fuel. Oh crap. Get off my car. Get off the car. You get. Just built it. Use my tow hooks to try and get out of there. Good, that worked. Right, I'm freed up. That didn't go too well, did it? I got stuck and I've got no idea why. You literally got to let it bite your ass or you're out of range. Range on a narco shotgun's just way too small. Right, I'm going to spawn in a level 5 Rex to see what it takes to even knock out that. There we go, level 5. Can't get any lower than that. Press control. Out of range. Shoot it in the ass. I think it's best to drive around it so it can't bite you. Literally couldn't get any closer than this. Right, it's walking off. Maybe its torpor's going up. Oh my god, the range on this is terrible. Yay, knocked it out. Good luck with 150s. I'll use my tow hook, shoot it, and I can drag it around, which is pretty good. It'd be funny dragging people and dinos around. Left mouse button to reel the wire in. Let's try and swing it around in circles. I don't think the Rex is happy. It's having bad dreams. Then right mouse button to extend the wire. And C to disconnect it. Right, I've put a smoke screen on the back. Let's see what that's like. Hold left mouse button to use it. Now it's run out. Look at this crazy two-wheel driving. I'm pro. The cooldown for the smoke screen, afterburner and every other ability is indicated by those 4 bars in between the 2 dials. The only situation I see this being useful is if you're on a PvP server and you're being chased, you're heading towards a cliff, they're right behind you so you pop the smoke, you make a sharp turn and they go flying off the cliff. Right, I've waited until it was dark because if you hold down R, at the top you've got headlights that you can turn on. Then on the right, you can put your radio on. With dramatic driving music. And you can click the arrow to keep skipping to the next music track. Unfortunately, they're all Ark. It'd be better if they let us select our own. I guess for copyright reasons I can't. Now let's get on to repairing your battle rig. Let's say you're having several clumsy accidents with a few grenades. Couple more. That should do it. Get in your battle rig and take it back to the garage. Or garage. Get out, access the platform. Go to modified rig. And on the right it tells you the damage of all the different components. The icon at the bottom. The chassis is also damaged. And the smoke machine. On the bottom left you have repair battle rig with thatch, which is a bit weird. So double click that and it will start to repair. And in the bottom right, the truck icon with the green bar will become full. Next you want to go to the components on the right hand side that are damaged. Double click them to remove them. Then click the inventory tab in the top. And that component's been moved to there. So now you can right click and repair if you've got the materials. And the smoke screen's fixed. Go back into the garage console. Modify rig. Click the empty space where the component was. Select the component. Click it. And it's fitted back in again. The chassis is badly damaged. Double click that to remove it. It's shown in the bottom hotbar. Go to inventory. There's the chassis. Right click it. Repair. With thatch again. I think that's a mistake. It's repaired. You can put all the truck components in your inventory and store them, swap them or move them around. You're also able to get truck parts from orbital defense drops as rewards. Go to modified rig again. Click component space. Select the chassis. There you go, your truck's completely repaired. In Modify Rig, there is a Cosmetics tab, but there doesn't seem to be anything you can do with it at the moment. All the spaces are empty, even if you put trophies in the garage inventory. I'm guessing that will be Truck Cosmetic DLC later. However, you are able to customise your battle rig now. Make different coloured paints, then with a paintbrush you can colour your truck. Select the colour you want. Left mouse button to hit the truck. Then double click on a section of a car you want to colour. Let's have Nublet's orange there. But let's do it all, let's see what it looks like. And that looks nothing like orange. It's coloured the wheels as well. The colours always seem to be wrong. I think the devs might be colourblind. I'll make it all white, see what that looks like. Grey to black, not really white. Okay. I've changed it to black, orange and white. And got red and black. Yeah, it's different I suppose. Maybe make that better. To make your truck look fancy, you can use decor boxes. You can unlock and make it level 4. You can put these on your truck and then put trophies on them. Well, it actually replaces the boxes, but you know what I mean. The size of a box determines how big the trophy head is. However, I would completely avoid the smallest box, because once you put them on your truck, they're so small you can't interact with them again. So your battle rig is just going to be covered with crappy boxes. Instead, press R and change the size of your boxes. I would only use large and medium ones. That way they're big enough to stick out and you can interact with them. Plus your trophy head will be bigger and more impressive. But as you can see, snapping them to the truck is still a pain in the ass. I found that if you put a box away and then bring it out again, it usually snaps to where you want it. Once it's placed, go up to it and click on it, then get one of your trophy heads, drag it into position, and there you go. That's how you equip trophies. Try different ones to see which one you like best. And why have one when you can have several? I put one box in the middle, then one at each side. I'm going to have a Rex skull over the wheel. And one on this side to match. Then you can have 3 heads, which looks pretty darn cool. Who's going to copy that? Now about covering your truck in heads. Look at that. That looked menacing. And a manticore breathes fire at the back when you use the afterburners. And that's everything you need to know about a battle rig. If this video was helpful, I'd appreciate it if you'd click like and subscribe if you've not already, as it will help out my channel. Click bell notifications on all to get notified when I upload next, and share this video with your friends please. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll link other videos at the end. Goodbye.